This book might be the death of me. Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to another video. It is a beautiful day, and by beautiful day, I mean it is about to start pouring out. These are like my absolute favorite days ever. If you can hear the bird, it's because I have the door open because I'm waiting for the storms to come in and I want to hear the rain. But the birds are chirping right now. So it is a beautiful spring day. I'm about to make some lunch. It is 1:18 p.m. and all I've had to eat today were some cashews this morning for breakfast. So I'm gonna make some avocado toast. And then after that, I want to show y'all what book I'm reading. I'm starting a new book today, a new series, and I'm so excited. It's a very popular series. Most people have probably already read it, but I've been waiting for the right time to read it. And so today's the day, I think. I can feel it. Like today is the day to start it. So I'm gonna talk about that afterwards. And then after that, I want to go to Goodwill because I've gotten into the habit of going to Goodwill like weekly. And not even just that, I actually am looking for something that I'm doing this weekend. So my sister's college graduation is on Saturday. Today's Wednesday. I only have a few days to find a dress. I have dresses already like in my closet that I can wear. Like I'm not dressless. But I would like to find a new dress because it's a special occasion. So we're just gonna see if we can find anything. If not, it's not the end of the world. And then we'll obviously look in the book section too. The Goodwill next to me, I've said before, this particular Goodwill has the worst book section ever. I almost always never find anything there that I want, but once in a blue moon, I'll find something. So we always just have to take a look because you never know. But yeah, that's the agenda for today. We're gonna make some avocado toast for lunch. Then I'm gonna show y'all the book that I'm about to pick up, and then we're gonna go to Goodwill. I just picked up Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I have been wanting to read this series for so long, but I wanted to finish the Caraval series first because for those who don't know, this is in the same like universe as Caraval. And I ended up finishing the Caraval series back in like February, I think. I read the last, I guess like technically 3 books because I read Legendary, Finale, and then Spectacular, which is the holiday novella. But this takes place in the same universe. Jax, who is the King of Hearts, I think that's his title. He is a character in the Caraval series, but he's the main character. Oh, it's Prince of Hearts, not King of Hearts. But he is the main character in this series. So it's him and Evangeline, and I'm just so excited. I think that Stephanie Garber is one of the best writers I've ever like read in my life. She's one of the best authors ever, and I am obsessed with her writing. Her books are very YA, like Caraval's YA. I think this is YA. I could be wrong. I think she actually is coming out with her first adult novel later this year. It's either like later this year or next year or sometime. I don't know what it is, but I think she is coming out with her first adult novel. But these are all YA, and I don't know why, but I just still eat them up. Like they're so good. It's not that level of spice that like I usually like, but it doesn't even need it because her writing is just so good, and I love her characters and I love her writing. How many times can I say I love her writing? But I'm just so excited. So this is like my daytime book. I'm only 2 chapters in, yeah, literally on the 2nd chapter, which is page 16. And then my nighttime book is Heat of the Everflame, which is the 3rd book in the Kindred's Curse saga. I've talked about this series in a lot of other videos, so I'm not going to go into like too much detail about it. I have hair all in my mouth. But yeah, this is the 3rd book, and it is over 1,000 pages. It is over 1,000 pages. This book might be the death of me. I'm only 11% of the way in. I started this like 2 nights ago. And books that are that long that are on Kindle take me a long time to read. So this might be like a 2-week sort of read that I just read at night, like once the lights are out, my boyfriend's asleep, and I'm in bed. So I have my nighttime book and my daytime book. This is like I don't know, I guess they're both my main books. Like I just read this during the day, and then I'll read for like 2 hours at night on this one. But yeah, those are the 2 books that I'm currently reading. I think I'm gonna sit here and just listen to the rain and read my book because it is, do y'all hear the birds? Oh my God, they're so loud. But it's starting to rain harder, and I have the window open, and so the ambiance in here is just like perfect, and it's in the 60s out. It is literally the best day ever. I love how my version of the best day ever is a gloomy, rainy day, when I know a lot of people hate days like this, but to me it's like perfect. So I think we're gonna go dress shopping tomorrow. I don't feel like getting out today, not in this weather, even though I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow too, so that's great. But I'm also cutting my hair shorter. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I did actually already get my hair cut. I cut off like 4 inches, and I'm in love with it, but I actually want even more cut off. So I'm getting another like inch or 2 cut off today, and then I'm gonna dye my hair a brighter blonde, like more like an icy white color. So I'm really, really excited. I used to have hair that color back in high school. I like kept up with it and I loved it, and I've kind of just let it grow back to its like natural blonde, which I also like, but I want to lighten it up, get my hair cut. Just, I'm gonna feel so much better about myself. I already feel so much better about myself like with this haircut. It's crazy how much a haircut can, like how much self-confidence, like how much of a self-confidence boost you can get from a haircut, you know? Yeah, I'm just rambling about life right now, but we're gonna go dress shopping tomorrow. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day laying in bed, or I might go sit on the patio and read, but I might talk to y'all later with an update on this, or I'll just talk to y'all tomorrow. It is the next day. I ended up going to Goodwill, but I did not find anything. I literally tried on like 3 different dresses, did not like any of them, just didn't fit right. And then of course, like I guessed, there were no books there. So literally did not end up getting anything, but I wanted to give you an update because I have read so much of this book. I'm now on page 168 and I don't know how I'm feeling about it, honestly. I've really been trying to get into it, and I am into it. Like, I like it. But with the way that people talk about this series, I thought that I was going to start it and just be like taken to a whole different world. Like, this would be a new favorite fantasy series, and I would like it way more than Caraval. Like, I thought I was going to enjoy this so much more than Caraval, and so far I think I like Caraval more, which is really sad and really just like weird to me because I had such high hopes for this. And like, look, I'm not even halfway through. Like, that could change so fast. So I'm not trying to like put down this series or anything like that. I thought I would already be more into it, you know, does that make any sense? But yeah, it's pretty good so far. We're following Jax, who is the Prince of Hearts, and Evangeline. I love that name so much. She is a girl, obviously, and the guy that she was supposed to marry ended up leaving her to go marry her stepsister, which is so effed up. So she like went to the Prince of Hearts, which is Jax, to kind of help her like get over him, or well, she really went to him to like bring that guy back to her, like, leave my stepsister, come back to me. And stuff has just gone wrong because Jax is a fate, and the fates mess with people and stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're following right now. Evangeline has gone to the north. So Caraval, that whole series takes place in, I guess, the south, which is like where Valinda is. But she went to the north, which is, so like Caraval's based around the game Caraval, but this whole thing is based around this event called the like Nocte Never Ending. And it's a way for the Prince of the North, I think, to find a princess, if that makes sense. It's like a whole event. So we actually have seen Scarlet and Donatella already in this. I did not think that they were in this series like at all. I thought they'd be mentioned, but like we've had dialogue with them and stuff, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, on page 168, I'm gonna sit here, put on some ambiance, and keep reading, and then I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. It has been a few hours since I've last talked to y'all, and I have done so much reading. When I say that I haven't moved from this spot on the couch in hours, I mean that. So the last time I talked to y'all, I think I was on page like 160 something. I'm now on page 268, so I've easily read 100 pages in the last few hours, and the book is getting better, you guys. It's getting so much better. I'm really enjoying it now. So I've already kind of explained it. We have Jax, who is the Prince of Hearts, and Evangeline. And I've liked Evangeline. Like, she's a really good main FMC. But Jax, he has the sort of attitude. He's a very manipulative person, and he doesn't care about other people. And he's just very, like, he makes bargains with people and then like tricks them, and that's kind of what he's been doing with Evangeline. But there was just a scene, And keep in mind, like, he's never shown that he like really cared about Evangeline, because in the beginning of the book, she turned herself to stone and he walked away from her and let her stay like that for 6 weeks until someone else like helped her get out of it. So he does not care about her, okay? But there was just this scene to where they were at the castle, and it was right after Evangeline's husband died, like right in front of her. And she was crying, you know, like really hysterical, and Jax was like, you've been poisoned. Like, he just knew because of how much she was crying, and he was like, we have to get the cure for you or you're gonna die. And she was like, don't pretend like you care about me. And he literally threw her over his shoulder, snuck her out of the castle, and like took her to wherever one of his fate friends lived, and was like, you have to help her, like get her the antidote. And the antidote was like a medicine, but then the second half of it was that Jax had to keep her in his arms for I think 24 hours, and he did. He saved her, and it was a very like intimate moment. And I literally, guys, I know that every girl loves stuff like this, but I cannot explain the happiness I get when, first of all, just the happiness I get by reading is crazy. It's like euphoric. But seeing the villain of the story, the bad guy, seeing the cracks come through of like those little tiny bits of like, oh, he may actually have a heart, that is what I live for. That is what I live for. And that's exactly what's starting to happen to Jax, and that's why I'm starting to love this book more. I'm just obsessed with it, and I'm obsessed with Stephanie Garber's writing. I know it's YA, but I just love it so much. I literally love it so much. So yeah, like I said, I'm on page 268. There's only like 400 pages in this book, so I have roughly 130 pages left. Dare I say I finished this book today? I swear I'm gonna try to finish this book by tonight. It is 5:40 right now. I could definitely finish this book. It just flows so easily, and like a lot of pages, can I find an example? A lot of pages are like notes and stuff, so it's not like a full page of text, and I love it so much. So we're gonna keep reading. I literally want to order the second and third book on Amazon now, so it gets here like tomorrow or the next day, but it's getting a lot better. So I'm gonna sit here, keep reading, listening to my fantasy ambiance, and then hopefully I will talk to you guys with an update in a few hours once I finish this. Remember when I said I couldn't get into this book? Yeah, my experience did a full 180, because I just finished this and I ate the second half of this book up. It got so good. I'm so happy that my experience changed, because I was really worried I was not going to enjoy this book, but it ended up getting so much better. The second half of this book, or really like the last 25% of it, ended up turning into like a vampire story. Not what I thought was going to happen at all. Like, if you would have asked me if there were going to be vampires in this, I would have been like, no. But there were. And Jax, I think, is the love of my life. Like, I love him so much, and he just, there's something about him. There's something about him. Yeah, I really want to jump into the second book. I don't remember if the second one is like the Ballad of Never After, or I can't remember what the other one's called. I don't even know if that's the name of one of them. I know it's something like the Ballad. I'm honestly not sure. I'm not sure, but I need to order the second book on Amazon. I'll either order it on Amazon or I'll go to like Target tomorrow or something. But I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I like to think on my ratings before like I actually set in stone the rating. I think it's gonna be around a 4 stars. I just didn't enjoy the first little bit of the book. Like, I just could not get into it. But it ended up getting so much better. So it's probably going to be around a 4 stars. Make sure to follow me on Goodreads and Fable to see my actual rating here in a few days once I decide that. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is where it's going to end. I still haven't read any more of my other book, my nighttime book from the Kindred's Curse saga. Haven't read any more of that, but I will tonight because I finished that. So yeah, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more from my channel. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.